right, you might have noticed this is the MRW News, and we are doing the news tonight, but we've just come on about how many minutes earlier have we come on? We've come on about 20 minutes earlier because, oh my god, it's 5 minutes time. It's ending in 5 minutes time now.
Right,
My
okay.
CD, right, which I have put on eBay, it's ending in 5 minutes time. Seriously, 5 minutes time. 5 minutes and 28 seconds. It's got 28 bits and it's £51, right? So we don't know who's going to win, like seriously, because obviously, you know, you're bidding, so you can bid in last minute or whatever.
I think it's pretty impressive.
I know, it's very impressive, but it's going to end in literally 5 minutes, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. So it ends at 6:45 and it is 6:39 now. So, and as you can see, it's my CD, so this is like on eBay. And when I put this on, we were like, I think I was there a couple of days afterwards, it was at 17 and we were like, oh my god, a £4.99 CD, is it that much? And bearing in mind this is signed. We were like, oh my god, like, you know, it's so big. And then we talked about it on the last news, saying, because obviously the fact of whatever you bid all just goes back to recording stuff and everything. Like, for example, we were recording studio yesterday, recording new songs. Recording costs, you know, £200 a session. That's one song, and sometimes you don't get a song out. We did one the other week. We did a full day session, so that would be £400, and we didn't get a song out. So, and we're still gonna have to go back and finish it. So it's all just goes back to it, and also doing YouTube videos. And the fact is, it's not right now. So it's just all going back into this. So look at it, how it's doing now. Seriously, how long have we got now? 4 minutes long until somebody wins it, and we see how much it goes for. I mean, it's probably going to go 51, but somebody could bid in last minute. It's 3 minutes. I mean, if somebody's going to bid, they've got to bid now, haven't they?
It's all exciting, isn't it?
I mean, are you bidding? Like, have you bid?
54 seconds. Oh yeah, has anybody bid that's on
And
here?
we're also doing the reveal of the other CD as well. Yeah, because has anybody bid, even if you're not saying that you're at the £51, but before, like, I know Tracy, my auntie, she did 20, and I was like, oh Tracy, and that was like, oh Tracy, like, you know, you're paying that £20, and look at it, £51, like, seriously,
Amazing.
are you going on to it?
I'm trying to find it now, babe. Let me just get on there. Just give me 2 minutes. No, it's not. It's all right. Just calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Take deep breaths.
You would go back onto eBay.
Yes, I'm going back onto eBay. Don't worry about it.
We'll go back
Right,
onto
Van Transit says, hi, volume is low. Why is the volume low?
Turn your volume up. It might be that. It shouldn't affect anybody, should ours? Unless we're just not speaking loud enough.
Speak a bit louder.
Go back onto
Yeah,
eBay.
I'm going. Stop. Give it a break. Right, you've got 2 minutes.
Right, it ends in 2 minutes. Look, people, it ends in 2 minutes. I mean, somebody called the sirens or whatever. It's ending in 2 minutes. Everybody run like headless chickens. Like, it's ending in 2 minutes time. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. It's ending. Look at it. Look at it. It's ending. My CD's at £51. Can you believe that? £51. I mean, I know the news starts at 7, but obviously we have to tune in a bit earlier. I'm actually going back to old times because it did used to be half 6.
54 seconds.
You're not going off it, are you?
Sorted. I'm just getting rid of those. Has anybody? Oh, tell them about Tangier. Have they watched Tangier?
Yeah, we saw a train
It
today.
was stonking today, wasn't it?
Oh,
sorry about the news.
We've got news stories and we've got loads of things to say about everything, and we've also got a prize reveal as well. But this is more important at this moment in time.
Tangier was flying today.
Yes, we saw Tangier and we saw loads of walkers because we really want to do
And
the
loads
walk.
of hooting.
Yes, it was that had some power behind it. That train. It was going at
What are you
some
looking
speed.
down now? You're supposed to be doing a news channel. What are you doing?
Right, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Countdown.
44. Can I get
your phone number? You see, I can't check anything now. I can't.
Yeah, Mummy, you're gonna ruin it. You need to just wait for it to go on that iPod.
No, because that's not.
Right, we'll
easy.
quickly do it
Let
then.
me just check the comments.
But I can move faster between iPods. I'm like a skill.
Craig's waves. So yeah. Let me have a look for you.
It's gonna end inside such a minute. Oh, we got
1
hi Matilda and hi Jane.
Hi. 1 minute, 10
Okay.
seconds.
Look, it's ending, Adrian. Look, it's ending. Look, CD, it's ending. It's got 1 minute, 2 seconds. We got, hang on a minute, 1 second. Right, we're into the seconds. 59, 58, 57, 56 seconds, 55 seconds, 54 seconds, 53 seconds. Come on, somebody. at such a high number anyway, but you know, it's like one of those things where you wanted to go higher all the time. Like, it could be at 5 million, but like, come on! Bid more!
Oh, it's there.
40 seconds.
They're going to be winning bidder.
Going to bid?
No. They're going to be the winning bidder. 36 seconds, 35.
Somebody's going to get it for
I think it's done very well at £51.
Look at it. I mean, it's done
I think it's done
amazingly well.
very, very well.
Look at it.
The same as Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's going because it's going the same as Taylor Swift signed CDs. And, you know, it just, you know, goes back in.
It's going.
Right, 8, 17.
16.
I can't see it now. 13, 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay.
It's gone, ended. Sold. £51. And it's sold. It's gone.
£51. It's unbelievable. Thank you so much, everybody who's bid. Thank you so much, and thank you so much to the winning bidder.
Thank you so much for the winning
bidder. Thank you so much for everybody that's bid. It's been absolutely wonderful. £51 for CD. It's been absolutely amazing.
28 bids. That's 28-ish people. I know some people bid again, but
it's unbelievable. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you. Look, it says sold on it. Sold. Look, there's a little bit there. Sold.
Right, they're tuned in for some news.
Yeah, we still got a prize to reveal.
I'll go get the things. You just tell them about the transfer or something.
Yeah.
And I'll go get the news. I'll go get the ticket things.
Oh, and can you get on there? Welcome back. Right, okay, so we've got some very interesting news stories today. And yes, you just put £51. That's awesome, Matilda. And thank you for putting #goodbye. And yes, it's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much to the person who's won that and bid that, and everybody who's bid inside of it to get it to that amount. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. The fact it has got to that amount, it seriously is like incredible. It's like, it just really is unbelievable, isn't it? How it could get to that amount, seriously. And we're going to reveal, because I know last week we revealed who the winner was for my CD, who's signed by not only me, but David Harper, because it was part of our competition. For the reason why you're hashing goodbye, so make sure everybody does hash goodbye. And the person who won it has sadly not messaged us. Sorry about the sun, I'm going to have to change that. No, it's the sun, isn't it? Has sadly not contacted us, even though we contacted Deb. So we're going to have to withdraw it again. So somebody else.
Yeah, we said we'd leave it 3 days. We've actually left it a week.
Yeah. So
lift it right up into in the sky, high up.
Wait, we're doing it right this minute?
Yeah.
Oh, right, we're doing a review.
Yeah. This is for the draw for the signed CD by David Harper.
So should we do a news story first?
No,
I want to vlog everything.
No, let's
it was not 7 yet.
No,
So because the 7 people, the 7 top people won't be tuned in yet.
Well, I'll know if we've drawn it, and they'll
No,
know.
let's do one news story.
Right, okay, sorry about that. I did try.
We'll do one news story, then we'll do it. Damn sun, it's doing. Not my light or yours. What's going on down that street? Right,
I heard that down that street last night. The noise was unbelievable.
You get noisy people, don't you? Right, so what news story we're going to do first? And don't forget to feel comment. I know a lot of you already are.
Let me just do the
don't
comments.
forget to comment. I've had a few
Adrian
of them
says
out.
£51, that's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And please hit the like button. Yes, definitely do hit the like button.
Thank you. So what news story should we do first? So we've got a couple here. We've got one about an island that is going up for sale, and it's haunted. And it's also got a lot more stories to it, like business deals and stuff. We've got one about, well, basically, you know, not very nice people getting the justice that they deserve. And then we've got one about a very interesting peat bog.
Hi Neville. Neville's on.
Oh, is he on? Well done.
Yeah, well done, Neville.
He'll like the peat bog one. You know something? I've gone on so many groups with peat bogs. Like, we've done so many things about peat bogs. You know, I went on full residentials like that on peat bogs. And then we did other things, and it probably doesn't sound too good, but I didn't take it all in. Like, we did full groups and stuff, and I'm still like there, like, what's a peat bog?
Gary Helsby says hello.
Hello. I mean, I do get what a peat bog is. It's just it's a bit confusing, you know, about all the soil and stuff and things and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to explain it to you what it is. Should we do? What story should we do first?
You can do that one if you want.
Oh, I've already moved on to it, haven't we? Yeah, I went on a residential group, and we went out for a day, and we looked at this peat bog, and it's basically, it's like a peat bog is like where it's got peat in it, and it's bog, and it's got like a path over it, so you can walk over it, and and that was really good. I took some good photos there actually. And then with the same group, we went to a place not quite local from here. We went and had a look at it because of, I think the people who used to own it drained the full thing. So like, because of peat bogs get drained, and it's bad for them if they get drained because it wrecks them, makes them die. And then, but even though they're supposed to be like really good for the ecosystem and stuff. So, and we went there and she's like trying to reclaim it or something. I think she was reclaiming it. I mean, I was supposed to be there. She wasn't reclaiming it. What am I holding this for? Oh, the peat bog.
So that's the one.
So this is the one we're talking about. This is the one I went to because my one was locally. Mine was in Malin. But this is in Scotland.
It's in Caithness and Sutherland.
So this is a Scottish landscape, right? And this has been awarded by
UNESCO.
So this is called the Flow Country. So I suppose it means by the fact there's loads of water flowing. I think, I might be wrong on this, but I did watch a video. And I think the way it was created was like hundreds of years ago, when the mountains were there, they got a bit hot and melted, so there was a lot of water there. Hang on, I think I can read this one quite well. I want you to read the more complicated one.
Right, okay.
Blah 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 blah. And it is the first peat bog to be. Because basically what it is, it's got, I should probably mention this bit, it's got the heritage site, so this has become a heritage site, and there's only 3 inside the whole country, counting Ireland, not Ireland bit, Northern Ireland bit, the third one to become on mainland, so there must be some islands, on mainland to become a heritage site. So this has been awarded this to become a heritage site, and this peat bog is the largest blanket bog which covers, so this is in the world, largest one is the entire world, which you'd think it'd become a heritage site earlier, you'd think it'd already be one. I mean, if this is true, does that only mean there's 3 heritage sites? I've got loads of heritage sites over the place.
No, but not on mainland, apparently so.
I always thought there were loads. So this covers 1,500 square miles, so quite a big place, in the far north of the country, so Scotland. And the blanket bogs are wetlands ecosystems that create bog when the peat, the
surface organic layer of soil that consists of partially decomposed organic matter accumulates in waterlogged conditions.
And this is just the 3rd one to become named a heritage site. So the other one is the Jurassic Coast in Dorset. And I always like the word Dorset, don't you?
Yeah, it's quite firm, isn't it?
Dorset.
Dorset. It's quite,
I might get a house in Dorset just so they say, do you have a house in there? So I have Dorset.
Silly like saying Dorset.
And then the Giant Causeway in Northern Ireland, which we have been to the Giant Causeway, and we're not going to give it the best reviews because it was pretty bad.
I did do a video on it, you'll see, the concreted over it.
And did I do a video on my channel, or was it just on yours?
No, I think I put it on mine.
You can go check out my mother's channel, Jane Walden. But it's just subscribed.
I have nearly as many subscribers as Matilda. She has about, combined with her other channel, she has about 7,800 and I have 18.
But my music channel, my music
just
channel,
18.
my music channel is 29, so you're catching up to that.
Oh, I am catching up.
Make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube music channel.
I don't put anything on, to be
up.
fair. I mean, I have had a video, I've got 18 subscribers. I think I've got about 8 videos maybe, and I think I've got one with over 1,000 views on it. So I don't know how.
I think on my music channel, which it's MRW Music, it's
you're most when you've got about 900 on one of them.
Yeah, which to say it's only got 29 subscribers, but I really want to build that up, so make sure everybody goes and see that, because that's just music, that's just dancing, that's just anything like that. So it's basically really, really fun. I mean, this channel's fun, but that's like really fun, because it's like,
fun.
But yeah, we did a video on that because basically they like put too much it was just overbuilt.
Well, it was absolutely awful.
Disgusting.
You got to park up, it was obviously for money, it's not protecting the site, it's for money.
So I don't know how it's a heritage site.
And I don't know if anybody's been, message if you've been and what you think of it, but there was a massive disgusting brand new building which hadn't been built in keeping, so it wasn't
You had buses
built.
the whole way up and down, didn't you?
And then there were these buses beeping the whole way up and down. Well, that can't be good for the wildlife. It was just incessant. They were just beep, beep, beep as health and safety, even though they're on a tarmac road. Then they put a massive roundabout so they can go up as quickly as they possibly can. But the worst bit was when you drove down there, the actual Giant Causeway, so they have these stones which are shaped like a 50 pence, and they're just amazing how they've come naturally. and you could see from past photographs, it's actually concreted over them, haven't
Yeah,
they?
they've actually
Over
concreted
concrete,
over them.
over some of them, to make this path, just so that they can ferry as many people down there as possible. And then you go sort of like through a narrow bit where there's stone, there's natural stone is, there's a narrow walkway through, and then you get to a bit which obviously people do walk right round the path, but obviously that doesn't take the main people, and that was as nice as anything, wasn't it? Because they couldn't make money out of that, basically. It made me cry. I thought it was really, really upsetting of how it had just been made into a money-making
And
thing.
like parking was a fortune and everything. You know, it's not like just.
Parking was £10.
Did you have to pay? Did you?
Pay £10 to park.
Did you? You nothing.
And what they've done is as well, which makes it look absolutely awful, so that nobody can, because there's quite a big open road to it, which you could easily park along the side quite safely. They've double yellowed it all, so you can't. Unless you're a very good walker, you wouldn't with all your stuff anyway, would you? You can't park within the vicinity to not pay the £10. And so then on a nice country open road, you've got double yellow lines all the way up, which obviously spoils the view of that. Well, it shouldn't be there.
So you won't be going there, will you?
Well, somebody might go and think it's absolutely wonderful, but that's my opinion. Has anybody been to it?
Right, we'll do the reveal of who's won the
Right.
CD.
Right.
Right, so this person can win the CD, which is signed my CD, my album, signed by me and David Harper.
Right.
So
Ready?
you've all entered this, you've all written your names down, it could be anybody, and yes, we're going to find out who it is.
And Paul, you've still won the main one.
Yes, don't worry, Paul.
So here's my by the way, hand here.
Oh, it's nerve
Oh,
wracking, isn't it?
right. Oh, I've got two.
I don't want to know who it is.
Oh.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Neville!
Well done, Neville. You're the winner.
Wow, go.
Well done, Neville.
And just to prove there's loads of other names in there. Go. Well,
Yeah, we don't. I hope nobody just comes in and thinks they've just won.
no, you haven't won them, just showing that the fact is there's loads of names in there.
Yeah, there's loads there. You aren't winners, by the way, when we're putting these out.
You've written that small, haven't you?
Oh, that one's broken, but it's there. That's math.
Somebody just put
Ian.
fixed LOL, I'm just proving that.
Who's put fixed?
I don't know, I don't recognise it.
There.
Look, Kevin Wood's
All the
there.
different names. Kevin Woods.
Sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, you didn't win, but just to prove. A Apodus. So that's to prove Neville's the winner. Well done,
done.
Neville. He's the winner.
He says, I don't believe it. Hash goodbye.
There, all done. We don't have
That's
to
it.
well, at least we know we don't have to draw it again. Do we,
Yeah.
Neville?
No, because we know you'll
'Cause
get
we've,
it.
we've contacted you and you've said you know you're the winner. Oh, well done, Neville. I'm
Well
pleased for
done.
you.
Right, well done.
Yeah, that's all good there.
Yeah,
And they're all saying well done, Neville. So Gary says Neville. Adrian says well done, Neville. Neville says he doesn't believe it. It's true,
it
Neville.
won't, just to Paul knows this as well. It won't be a while until you get it.
Oh yeah,
Because we've
yeah.
got to sort it out.
We've got to
Get David.
we've got to work around his Antiques Road trip filming. At the moment, we believe we're meeting him on the 8th, but if that could change the night before. But as you're aware, it will be coming to you. But you'll just have to hang on to get the signature, to get the autograph I mean.
Yeah.
And Neville says, "Poor Jagman." Well, I put it on it. I put it on here, as you obviously all know, and I actually put it on his YouTube, and I've left it 7 days. And the rules of our little competition was 3 days actually. So I did go over it to double check to give him chance, but 7 days, so I can't do anything about it. Adrian says you're right about parking in the road.
Yep.
It was awful. It's Gary that says fix. The hedge says evening, hope you're well, and I hope you are also. And so yeah, we have another winner.
Yep, well done.
We might do another little competition.
Yes.
We'll think of something because it's not long now before it comes out, which is 7 days. So it might
Is
be
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to give it another big promotion, we might do another little competition, might
Yes,
we?
there's something different
So
maybe.
we have 2 winners at the moment. We have Paul, Tungai, and Neville. Well done all. Isn't it exciting? That's the Paul that won the
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought,
Yeah,
I thought
Paul's
Paul, I
won.
thought you said Paul Tungai, and I thought, well, it's somebody else. Who else has won?
It's Paul.
No. Yes.
So we have 2 winners.
Well
done,
done.
both of you.
Right, back to Sorby time. Right, so So we've got quite an interesting story which I'll read next up. But do you want to do the serious story?
Yes, I think this.
So I'll leave this one to you read.
Very,
So,
very
so this is very serious story, and I'll set us off about what it's about.
Right, go on then.
So.
You want to give me it?
I know you've got the paper, haven't you?
I haven't got the front one. Well, it's
There's
alright.
only
It's
one
okay.
line.
Go on here.
Well, I'll read the first line.
Go on, you're fine.
Researchers need the help of 500 volunteers to donate their hand, meaning as their hand picture, due to the fact of obviously there is very, very, very nasty people inside this world, and they all live among us. They could be down at your pub, your co-op, your campsite.
Your local campsite.
They can run campsites. They can do anything. They run family businesses with children in there and everything, and they are paedophiles basically. So very evil, nasty, despicable people in the world that should all be locked up. But sadly, obviously, they don't all get locked up.
And also get away with it now with being online. So years ago, obviously, up until 20 years ago, they had to groom the child and meet the child where the parents could see or family members could see or public could see. But now, obviously, it's so easy online to do it. So this has been led by Lancaster University.
So this is a thing that they do in Lancaster University, because of often when it's done online, it's filmed, you can only really see the hands. So they're trying to do it so they can identify who the person is by the hand.
So it's called H Unique, and it's a research project to show us how unique our hands are. But it is being done predominantly for perpetrators of child sexual abuse, because when they share the footage and image online, it's often only the back of the hands that are the visible feature, and so they get away with it, obviously. But even though they'll have so much evidence, it can come from their computer, but they can say, oh well, I wasn't using it that night, so and so was using it, and so it's so difficult. But this is identifying them by the hands, and this research reckons that hands are so unique, the back of hands are so unique that it's good enough evidence for court. And the principal investigator, Professor Lady Sue Black, has been successful in criminal prosecutions, leading to many accused child sexual abuse changing their plea to guilty. So you've got them in court with the evidence, enough to charge them, that they can get away with it, and then suddenly this evidence has come through and they've actually said guilty, so obviously they were guilty. So that they're going innocent, and everyone's going, oh, poor people, fancy having that said about them. But actually they were guilty. And but this is the reason why we're doing the story, is they need 500 more people.
Yes.
So they needed 5,000, and now they need another 5. They had 4,500, and so they need another 500, so that they can get a database of hands together to prove that hands are unique. So they're doing it from that angle, so that they can go to the court and say, well, that every hand looks the same. They can say, no, we've taken so many people, and we can prove that out of 5,000 people, the hands are unique. So they've got 4,500 already.
So they need 500 more.
They need 500 more, and the way you do it is, and it's anonymous, so you can just take your photographs of your hands and send it in, and I'm going to do it. I've only just found out about the story. I'm going to do it, and it's h-unique.lancaster.ac.uk, and I'll put the link. When the live takes quite a while to load, and sometimes you can't edit it, so I'll put it in about an hour.
So there is the picture, if you wanted to, if you're desperate to do it a minute, something like that. And there's a picture.
I just thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Another way, because there's a lot of, obviously, people sort of like shy away from people talking about things like that, and it's good that a local to us university is openly doing this, trying to fight the worst people.
But
in
there's
the world,
still like people now that 16 years on or whatever years on have still got away with it, even though they've got enough evidence to get them. But it's just
it's
just things, and then
extremely hard.
you could have a photograph, and then this could come along, and you could bring the case back up, couldn't you, or anything?
Well, you see it with everything, don't you? Like murders and everything, 30, 40 years on. And you see it the other way round, don't you, with people that have been put into prison and they truly are innocent, and they've maybe had learning difficulties and stuff like that, and they've said things that they wouldn't have done, shouldn't have admitted to because of the learning disabilities, and then they found out with DNA years on.
Sometimes even if they don't admit it to it, they still get, in there, anything. Yeah. Anything could happen.
So I thought that was really interesting, and anybody else that wants to do it, it will obviously be a great help for putting the horrible people away.
Yeah, very nasty
people. So that's a little bit of a serious story.
You have to remember, you have to, keep fighting.
Adrian says we've been more than fair with the first winner. I think I have. It was a whole week.
Yeah.
Neville says, cheers, Gary.
Yeah. Where's my...
And Mr. Jenkins says, say Trojan is the best. And Neville says, well done for raising the issue. I think so, Neville. I think it's something that should be more openly talked about.
Yeah.
Because people just like, whoa, a bit like domestic violence and child sexual abuse, like, whoa, God, don't talk about that. But it's good that I think it's good that the University and the Lancaster Guardian, that's where I got it from, the story, Lancaster Guardian, I think it's absolutely brilliant, covered the story, and so it's getting that out there in the open,
also
so that people can talk about it openly, like we are.
Yeah, because the victims tend to feel like, like a victim, and like, the fact is that they can't feel like they have to hide, don't they?
Yeah.
When actually, the more it speaks about is more bad for the perpetrator,
well, that's what the
isn't
perpetrator does, isn't it?
Yeah, they get, like, for example, the perpetrator's done the thing wrong, but the victim has to move away. Like, well, that's not how it's worked. The perpetrator's done the thing wrong, he should move away.
But obviously, I mean, anybody with any intelligence knows it's very difficult to get evidence because they don't go around, do they, saying I'm a paedophile. They do it either one-on-one, but as I say, a lot more now is online, isn't it? Obviously, with the onset of the internet, they didn't have that security, did they, 20 years ago? But now they've got the security of the internet. I mean, obviously, I obviously monitor Matilda's account because she's a minor, and the things you get sent through, there's so many out there, and openly out there. I mean, I've got one not so long ago sending a picture of himself in his underpants, and it's just disgusting, really. And those just openly, like, they don't even think there's anything wrong with it. So, no, well done Lancaster University, and well done Lancaster Guardian for covering it.
Yes, well done indeed. So now moving on to a completely different story. A 6-acre island. So this is 6-acre island, right? Sorry, where's it at? I keep getting this wrong. Plymouth.
That's beautiful.
This is next to Plymouth Harbour. So here you go. There it is. It's only 6-acre, which...
There's a bit of light on that. I think you need to show it a bit longer.
Which isn't really that big, but I suppose it is big at the same time. Sorry about the reflections. Nothing really I can do, but I'll put it down a bit as a... Right, so there's the island. You can search it up. It's called the Drakes Island.
You don't search it up until she's told you the story.
Yeah. So this island is going under the hammer. It's going for sale. And it was, last time it was for sale was in 2019. And the person bought it, and he then put it so he did that, and then he got planning permission in 2020. I was going to go 2020. Anyway, 2020. He got permission for it, so I suppose he probably got permission 2019. It takes a long time to get through. Eventually got it. And now he's just put it for sale. So basically, it's one or two things, I suppose. He's either put it for sale because of, so his planning permission, actually, I'll just move on this bit. His planning permission for it is for 43-bedroom hotel. Is his planning permission. So this island is called the Drake's Island. It was named after Sir Francis Drake. Drake. Yeah. Drake.
You call him Drake.
He went around the whole world. He sailed around the whole world in 1577. It's quite a long time ago. He went around the world, so he was named after him basically because he left from there. He didn't just do it and then he got named. He left from there. So this is. And then this, blah, blah, blah. The island is full of wartime history because it wasn't used as, wartime based to basically fight off to protect Britain from the French and from the Spanish for 400 years. I mean, what damn nuisances they are, aren't they? Like,
going on and on, yeah.
400 years, like, can't just leave us alone. I feel like
Gary says, how much is it? How much is that? You've got to wait, Gary.
You have to wait. I'm getting
into the story. We're getting
it's all about my head, so if you jump me, I get it wrong.
Why are you thinking of buying it?
Yeah. I need to know. So it's that
£700.
So yeah, well, I suppose it could be Big Island is cheap.
You can win it if you put goodbye and watch our programme.
Well,
we will be raffling it off.
After we've done one YouTube video and then So the Spanish and the French, I mean, they're just, did they ever get attacked this much?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think we did that much attacking, did we?
Well, we were obviously busy with, protecting this one.
Anyway, nobody's mentioned Germany, have they?
No,
I thought they did a lot.
Spanish invasion for over 400 years. They'd be absolutely shattered.
But to say that, mean, it doesn't seem to have. It just suppose 400 years isn't really that long to say that he sailed away in 1577, which must mean the island was, known about.
Gary's putting a bid in. We should get some commission for this.
Right, just give me a minute. I'll just tell you how much it's going to cost. So it's 6.4 miles is the area, and it has a beach, it has a house, it has tunnels, it has loads of wartime things like, where's the thing, the
underground tunnels, barracks,
the little thing where they put ammunition rooms.
ammunition stores.
And it's got like a little, jetty. Is it called jetty?
Yeah,
jetty. And it's got loads of things going on it. And it's also from the mainland. It's only 10-minute boat ride and then a short swim if you're a good swimmer.
I like the way it's a short swim if you're a good swimmer, but it's a 10-minute boat ride, meaning that you will be faster swimming than the boat. I think they've written that wrongly. Surely the boat's got to be faster than the swimmer, unless they take a long time to get it out.
Unless they've got go around a few things, I don't know, and then a swim just to go straight, don't they? Now, what was the point I was getting to? Oh yes, if you bought the island, you would never be alone. No, because you're surrounded by 15 other beings, and they're all ghosts. Yes, it's haunted, which is pretty great. So it's haunted by, they say, by the mediums that go there, say that it's mainly by obviously war people and soldiers and stuff like that. And the person who owns it, who's the person who owns it?
Morgan Phillips.
Morgan Phillips. Sort of sounds like a female's name, but it's actually a male. And
I think Morgan's a unisex name, isn't
is it?
Yeah,
I never heard a man with a Morgan name.
Yeah, I know, it's a unisex name.
I don't know.
Is Morgan a unisex name? I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is.
Unless it's got it one way around, it's supposed to be Philip Morgan.
No, he's not. It's a unisex name.
Anyway, so he's got 15 ghosts on there, and the guy who owns it says that there is definitely a presence there. He's definitely had things that he can't explain. Or unless the person who's selling it just said that,
You've put Gary off. He's the one to buy it now. Because you said about the ghosts.
Yeah, well, I watched these people, because I do ghost tours, and I watched these people who specialists who went there, and they were doing loads of things like, say this if you're saying that, say this. Nobody actually saw a ghost. Like, all his footsteps
Oh, you never
upstairs.
do when you used to watch that one. He's died now. I can't remember what he was called, but he used to go around and he used to go, oh my God, I can feel a presence.
And then they'd have these sticks, and they'd say, right, move it this way if you want to do this thing, and then move them in, which would basically mean that you're moving them both ways. And then he'd have his fingers there, and it's like, is he moving it? Like, moving
never
it.
actually saw a thing, and they go, oh, I feel like there's a cold spot.
And then they'd always say that she'd be speaking with the woman was really weird who's running it. Sorry if you are hurt, but you just were. And she was
running what?
She was doing the talk thing, but she was like the main woman who was talking all the time.
Right.
And she'd be talking, and then somebody'd there'd be a word that would go, so she'll go hello, and then somebody talking between her. And go, oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, but the cameras didn't pick it up again.
And then when they go into the admission room, they'd say, oh, hello, so-and-so, a certain type of war person, say, we're coming in, and then they'll be like, all right, it's clear to come in now.
But anyone I watched was just a cold spot.
Oh, and then she said that she was apparently the temperature was cold inside the room, but they were feeling hot. But the thing is about feeling is you never know unless you're there, don't you? Because you can't prove it. But anyway, there's this tree, and apparently it was shaking, so the woman touched it and felt it, and then apparently she could see this girl. What?
Was it windy?
And apparently this girl was sat on there because she was like getting the emotion from the tree and something. I was like, I mean, I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm just saying it's like.
But it's possibly not. But are you going to be a lot more sales apart from poor Gary? That's obviously not interested now. It's a selling point, isn't it? If it's got 15 ghosts.
This person, right, has done. They have 2-hour ghost tours. They've had a filming person come from a filming location for Adventure Day. I don't know what that is. And then they've also had a theatre production that have done it from the back. Had it inside the back rock, and that's generated
Well,
that
it's not
money.
a great big thing, is it? Though, because we've had a theatre thing at the
but
serviceman's school.
Yeah, but I'm just reading.
Oh, right, okay.
It said 500.
Sorry, wanting to discuss on your discussion.
Yeah, but I'm getting to a very important point. It generated £590,000 in 2023. So basically, the ghost tours generate money.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, but I had to get
good
it out.
to say about it.
I had to
The
get
only
it out.
person that have lost is poor Gary, who says that the only spirits he likes is when you put ice in and drink it. But apart from Gary, people will want to buy that because it's got 15 ghosts on. That's what I'm trying to say. So he's going to push it, isn't he?
Yeah, so
Obviously,
he
to make
originally
money out
bought
of
it for $6 million inside 2019. Bearing in mind the fact he's got planning permission, so obviously any developer can put a 43-bedroom hotel on here. So they don't have anything to compare it to, due to the fact of, there's not really many.
There's not many islands 600 metres off the coast of Britain that have 15 ghosts
And I think is it near
that are for sale.
in Cornwall?
Yeah,
so it's inside a
it's
good
in the-
location.
Yeah, it's in the good
It's
location.
near France and stuff. So
Near France and
the
stuff.
the estimated value is between 22 million and 25 million. But that's very rough value because they don't know, do they?
No, because they've never. But he's made a hell of a profit.
I know.
So
Right.
who'd want to build
So
a
he's one or
hotel
two
on there?
things he's done is he's either done the planning permission thinking, oh, I'm going to make myself a hotel, and he's ran out of money, or just thought I really can't be bothered. Or he's thought, right, I'm going to get a hotel, sit on it for a few years, and then sell it, and I can put up.
And I'm going to make all the money without any work. Because could you imagine building a hotel over there, shipping the stuff over? I mean, it'd be living hell. And not only that, every person that works there would either have to live on it, or you'd have to have all that time
And the thing is,
sailing over.
like-
Unless you've got some exceptionally builders that were exceptionally good swimmers
Yeah.
and that liked swimming a lot
Or on the
as
boat.
soon as they finished work.
But you know, like it's. I mean, 6 acres isn't really that big for an island.
I know it's not.
You got to fit a swimming pool in there, haven't you? I mean, the thing is, I
Although
think.
you're surrounded by sea, you must have a swimming pool.
Oh, they do though, don't they? And you know.
Who's
you do.
they? The royal way.
Yeah, like you know, any place you see, they've all got swimming pools, haven't they?
I bet
Any
you do a
island.
few comments before
Hang
we
on,
get
just
into
one
it.
minute. Yeah, I think because of it has tunnels and stuff. I think a lot of it is inside the underground bit. So I suppose you could have 6 acres of land and it's all underground. There are some showed buildings though. I mean, but the thing is, does that count the rocky bit?
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
surrounding
know.
it.
Neville says, oh no, another spectacular ruining our countryside. Well, yes, I totally agree with you, Neville. The only thing I think is, but I'm not 100% sure because I haven't seen the details on it or the planning thing. I think the planning is doing it with the buildings that are already on there.
Yeah, so it's
So I don't think
what they're
putting
doing
a new
is,
hotel
I
up.
have looked.
Oh, have you
and-
looked?
Yeah.
Oh, she might know more, Neville. Here you go.
Because of inside the, you know, the tunnels and stuff, like it's all curved archways and stuff. So they're keeping all that in, but they are putting modern stuff in there. I mean, as fact, like it's modern furniture, but they're not like they're not plastering the walls basically.
But they're not putting a building up.
No.
Oh, well, yeah, you go, Neville. They're only using the
I
stuff
don't
that's
think so.
already there, she thinks. But then
Well,
again,
I've seen the pictures of them mapping it out.
right.
So.
So anyway, that's something
I
to
mean, I've
look
not been
in.
on the island. For
That's something to look into. Adrian says he's seen a ghost.
Tell me everything.
Tell us a bit more about that,
Comment
Adrian.
full of course story. Don't miss out a single
John Barnes
detail.
says he loves your enthusiasm.
Thank you.
We've done
We love
Gary's, so
ghosts.
Liz, please.
I mean, I
Adrian
love
says,
ghosts,
please
but I
let-
wouldn't like to see them inside my own house. I only liked, and even if I did see them somewhere else, I would be a bit scared. I have seen one, but like it was outside, so it wasn't too bad then.
And Gary Helsby says 22 million. I'm only 21,999,000 short. Well, they
Well,
take
I
bids,
think some.
Gary. They take
Don't they?
bids.
Oh yeah.
And Craig says 22 million. So, well, yeah, it's a lot of money.
That's sun reflecting on that.
But I
car.
wouldn't think that if somebody's got so much money, they can, because he paid 6 million, was it first?
Yeah.
6 million to buy an island.
I can't cope.
If somebody's paid 6 million to buy an island, he obviously knows what he's doing. And I would have thought, he'd think, right, I've made the money out of it planning. I don't have all that stress of getting all the work over there and all the stuff to build a hotel.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even if you're not building an actual hotel, you've got all your
Well, unless you
cement.
just really
You've got
wanted
all
to have
your
a hotel there, and you thought, right, I can't own it, but I could sell it on. Get the planning permission. I've done my bit. I've
Yeah.
designed it how I want it to.
Yeah,
And then,
I made the money out of it.
but I'll get a good holiday in the end. And I've got enough money to go pay for it.
Huh?
Yeah, that's because it's got quite a good thing there going, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he's done all right.
Yeah.
Good better than us.
Yeah.
Well, we've done very well. We're nearly there. We've got £51 for a CD, which we're over the moon with.
Yeah, well, we do quite well. I mean, thank you. Personally, but won that. Like,
You're an absolute star.
yeah, and thank you for
Anybody who's
bidding
bid?
up to get the person to have to spend £51 on my CD.
Yeah, thank you to everyone
We'll
who
have to
did.
get that sent over, won't we?
Is that everything?
Yeah, I think
So watching
so.
that video of the Tanjmate was absolutely brilliant tonight.
Right,
It was
brilliant.
steaming in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Loads of honking.
And there was loads of people walking past, and it was like, they were sort of like, you know, like, they're walking past and I'm like, we're looking at people and like, either fitting songs for them, like, you know, somebody was walking and going, I got the eye of the tiger, champion. And I don't know whether... What?
Yeah, the neighbour.
Well, the new, you see, so it's...
But she's very nosy. I wouldn't notice, but she's very nosy. She's probably doing a YouTube video on them buggers moving in. You just have to redo that. My subscribers didn't see just where you put that plant pot.
And oh, Because it takes a second after I press record to load. So.
Yeah, you just have to wait. Stand like that. Can you
Right, go
redo
on.
that bed?
Yeah, ask me if you want a video of the house. I have been around it before, actually. A few times. So I already know the layout. Yeah. So yes, make sure you look out for future videos coming. The news will be on next week. I believe it's on Saturday, is it?
Yeah.
What am I doing next week?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know whether we're going to poetry night.
Oh yeah, it might be. Neville says nice payday for the taxman. Definitely.
Yeah.
Adrian says I'll tell you in a DM tomorrow. Got to go in a minute to a gig. We'll have a wonderful gig.
Yes, have a wonderful gig, and I want to know your ghost story. I really do.
Adrian
love
says,
ghosts.
are you in London right now? No.
Nope. The birds don't agree. We're in the country.
So yeah, I'm all done if you are.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for
Well
watching.
done, Neville, and
Well
well
done,
done, Paul. And we'll catch up later.
And I'll contact you, Neville, as soon as I've got hold of David. But obviously you're the winner. So I'll contact you as soon as I know anything. So thank you very much, and good night. Bye.
Right. And see you later. Bye.
Bye.